Miller Homes, their company is 85 years old. Historically involved in all facets of construction. In the last 5-6 years it's concentrated on residential home building in the UK. We build about 3,500 units this year. Our main aim is to build good quality, sustainable houses within the UK.
Graham, tell us about the challenges in the house building industry.
House building industry and challenges is interesting in that depending on what economic climate we're in, we can have different cycles. But the main challenge across all those cycles is buying good land. You buy good land, good area, develop it, sell it well, and move on to the next one. So getting that good land is the key, one of the key challenges that every single home builder has.
And how's Anaplan helped in terms of addressing those key challenges?
Anaplan helps in a number of ways. If you just take the appraisal process we go through to buy a bit of land, we spend millions of pounds on a bit of land. And those calculations and those scenarios are all run through Anaplan at a team level, and then they go up to board level. Directly Anaplan is involved in that area of the decision making and the purchase price we pay for that bit of land.
My name is Christina Tumpanaki. I've been with Miller Homes for 4 years. My role is financial business analyst, and I'm part of the IT team. We have a wide range of use cases within Miller Homes. We have the forecast model used by the finance teams. We have the land appraisal system, which is used by the commercial and the land teams. We have the production model where we manage the build programs, and that's where they update the plot progress. We have the commercial model, which is used to forecast the development spend. And we also have a hub data model, which is used as the basis to feed through some standard lists across the other models.
So I am the Group Finance Manager at Miller Homes, which means I work in the head office department alongside another 4 or 5 finance people.
How does Anaplan help you in your role?
We use it for everything, really. We use it for the number of houses we sell, the turnover we generate. It's the key system that I use, certainly. There's barely half an hour of the time not in it.
What would you do without Anaplan?
We would have a vast amount of data that would be stored in places that we would be using formulas that we would be creating ourselves. There would have to be questions about the integrity of these formulas, and so it really helps us store huge amounts of data in a trustworthy way that we know that the answers are.
So like one version of the truth,
Exactly.
Yeah.
We have a good percentage of the organisation using Anaplan at the moment. We're identifying new areas that will come into that planning process. A key example of that would be strategic land, which currently uses spreadsheets to do their forecasting and long-term forecasting.
I've been with Miller for, I think, 18 years now, which is a long time, so I had various roles across the business and I've seen quite a lot of change in that time. We, as a business, have a forecast model, which has been in the business for a number of years, and that was my first introduction to Anaplan. And as time's gone by, we've identified other areas where we think Anaplan could be helpful. And one of the areas that we're currently working on is the strategic land business, where there's a lot of different option sites, and keeping tabs on the information in relation to each site, because they change all the time, planning statuses, what we think the appraisal looks like. We have to update that quite regularly, so I saw an opportunity to use Anaplan and to replace a whole lot of spreadsheets.
We've been bought into it as an organisation. Anything where we can try and save people time without having to rekey information into another system, we strive for that as an organisation. We've got some good sponsorship from the board on that, and I think for us, putting information in once, feeding other models, feeding that information into the other parts of the organisation is big for us, because we've got a lot of moving parts, we do a lot of work. As efficient as we can become, then that's us. We've got an open door and we want to go down that route. I think fundamentally it's the ability to routinely, frequently and with agility to reforecast what's going on out there. There's a lot of variables, macroeconomic climate, local climate, that affects what we do. And I think to be able to do that easily, not taking up a lot of resource, and get the results that the stakeholders want in very quick time, I think is a key part of our business. Anaplan underpins all of that and the work that we do.